Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. Price, $12,300. Step back into the golden age of American pony cars with this 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe, an iconic classic that captures everything enthusiasts love about the Mustang legacy. Originally from California and showing 95,580 actual miles documented on the title, this example blends vintage charm with smart performance upgrades while preserving its unmistakable character. Under the hood sits a high-performance 289 V8, paired with AC4 3-speed automatic transmission featuring a shift kit and a 2,500 revolutions per minute stall converter. Power steering makes it easy to handle, while upgrades such as a new Edelbrock aluminum intake, new Holley carburetor, new aluminum radiator with dual fans, and traction bars enhance reliability and driving confidence. Power brakes round out the package, making it an excellent cruiser for everyday enjoyment. The exterior is dressed in striking Gulfstream aqua, complemented by a crisp white C-stripe for a clean, sporty look. Craigar SS wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich radial T/A tires complete the classic muscle car stance and ensure this Mustang stands out wherever it goes. Inside, the cabin offers comfortable black vinyl bucket seats, maintaining the car's original feel while incorporating thoughtful updates. The factory AM radio remains in place but has been enhanced with an FM transmitter for modern listening convenience. LED gauge illumination adds a subtle modern touch without taking away from the vintage atmosphere. Solid, straight, and full of personality, this turquoise 68 Mustang is more than just a classic. It's a stylish alternative to the usual reds, whites, and blacks dominating the scene. A head-turner at any cruise or car show, it's ready for its next proud owner.
Number 2.
1966 Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova. Price, $43,200. This 1966 Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova underwent a full rotisserie restoration, resulting in a show-quality finish and a performance build that delivers serious street presence. Finished in a striking torch red custom exterior, the car immediately grabs attention with its aggressive stance and flawless bodywork. Under the hood sits a pro-built mid-year Corvette 327, equipped with angle plug heads, roller rockers, and Hooker fender well headers feeding into a custom 3-inch exhaust system for a deep, authoritative sound. Power is channeled through an Art Car-built TH400 transmission to a narrowed 12-bolt positraction rear end with Moser axles and Richmond 4.11 gears, providing strong and consistent traction. The 4-link adjustable rear suspension and tubbed rear wheel wells allow this Nova to run massive 31x 18.00 R20 Mickey Thompson tires, mounted on staggered 18-inch and 20 Coys chrome custom alloys that perfectly complement its pro-street look. Cooling and reliability are enhanced with Edelbrock aluminum components, a custom aluminum radiator, and an MSD ignition system, while an in-trunk poly fuel cell cleans up the rear and supports high-performance driving. Inside, the car features a modified dash fitted with autometer gauges, 2015 Chevrolet Volt black leather seats, and a custom center console housing a B&M shifter, a blend of modern comfort and classic muscle style. Overall, this Chevy 2 Nova is a high-quality, professionally built pro-street machine, combining meticulous craftsmanship with impressive power and a head-turning appearance. Ready for shows, cruising, or straight-line fun, it stands as a bold and beautifully executed custom build.
Number 3.
1958 Chevrolet Bel Air Hardtop 5-speed. Price, $30,000. Location, Florida. This stunning 1958 Chevrolet Bel Air Hardtop is the result of a multi-year custom build that began as a stalled California project and ultimately became an award-winning showpiece. Completed in 2022, the car was featured in modern rodding and earned a Top 25 award at the Triple Crown of Rodding, proof of the craftsmanship and vision behind this exceptional build. Under the hood sits a brutal 572 Ci GM Performance V8, finished in satin bronze and fed by a Barry Grant Demon carburetor. Custom stainless lemon headers lead to a 3-inch Borley-equipped exhaust, while a Tremec TKO 600 5-speed manual transmission and a carbon fiber driveshaft send power to a Curry 9 rear end. The engine runs strong, though the seller notes a minor oil pan leak after driving. The chassis features a Ride-Tech air suspension, Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes with drilled and slotted rotors, and striking shot octane forged wheels, 19-inch up front and 20 out back, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport tires. The body received deep metallic blue Spies Hecker paint over expertly prepared panels, with refinished chrome from Sherm's custom plating completing the car's sleek, modern stance. Inside, the Bel Air showcases a fully custom interior by Bucks Customs, trimmed in Nepali mocha leather with patterned cloth inserts, blue square weave carpets, and billet specialties accents. A custom console houses a Hurst shifter, Bluetooth kicker head unit, air ride controls, and billet cup holders. Dakota Digital VHX gauges sit behind a Spark Industries steering wheel, while the vintage air system is present but currently not functional. The trunk is neatly finished with a wood subfloor and a hidden XS power battery. Build photos are included, documenting the extensive work invested. Blending classic 50s style with modern performance and award-winning craftsmanship, this 1958 Bel Air hardtop is a striking, powerful, and finely detailed custom ready for its next proud owner.
Number 4.
1967 Pontiac Firebird Convertible. Price: $21,400. This 1967 Pontiac Firebird convertible delivers classic Pontiac character with the unmistakable charm of the first-year Firebird. Powered by a 326 Ci 4-barrel YO Code V8 rated at 250 horsepower, it offers strong, smooth acceleration and the distinct muscle car sound that enthusiasts love. Paired with a 350 automatic transmission, the car shifts confidently and makes for an easy, enjoyable drive whether in town or on the highway. Power steering, power brakes, and dual exhaust enhance the driving experience, while the Edelbrock intake and carburetor provide a mild performance upgrade. Convenience features such as an AM/FM radio and a tilt steering wheel make the cabin comfortable for long cruises. PMD rally wheels wrapped in raised white leather tires complete the classic look, and the power white convertible top operates smoothly at the touch of a switch. The interior features clean white bucket seats with a center console, offering a bright and stylish appearance. Originally trimmed in black, trim 253, the cabin has been restored to white, giving it a fresh and tasteful contrast against the exterior. The factory Q2 paint code remains intact, and while the blue exterior paint is an older respray, it still presents well with an attractive shine, ideal for casual shows and weekend outings, though not at show quality level. This Firebird runs and drives great down the road, with a reliable feel and the open-top fun that makes these early convertibles so desirable. It's ready for summer cruising, local meets, or simply enjoying as a classic driver with room for continued cosmetic or performance improvements if desired. Beyond its strong mechanical presence and clean presentation, this 1967 Firebird convertible carries the timeless appeal of Pontiac's first-year design: sleek lines, a sporty stance, and the unmistakable split-grille front end. It's the kind of classic that turns heads without trying too hard, offering a perfect blend of vintage attitude and dependable drivability. For anyone seeking an affordable entry into the world of American muscle convertibles, this Firebird delivers style, performance, and open-air enjoyment in one compelling package.
Number 5.
1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. Price: $37,900. Step back into the golden era of American muscle with this stunning 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu, a timeless classic that captures the spirit of mid-60s performance and design. Finished in sandalwood tan metallic (TT) over a medium fawn interior, this Malibu Sport Coupe is powered by a strong 396 360 HP V8 paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The 396 Ci Big Block features a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, aluminum intake manifold, chrome valve covers, and dual exhaust, delivering the authentic muscle car sound and feel enthusiasts love. Braking is handled by front disc brakes and rear drums, while 15-inch rally wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires complete the classic stance. The exterior showcases the iconic 66 bodylines, straight panels with proper fit and finish, clean chrome, and preserved factory badging, including the Chevrolet front grille emblem, 396 turbojet fender badges, Malibu rear fender badge, and rear deck Chevrolet emblem. Inside, the cabin features reupholstered medium fawn bucket seats up front, a matching rear bench, a sandalwood tan dashboard, and new color-coordinated carpet. The wood-rimmed steering wheel fronts a 120 mph horizontal speedometer and combination gauges, while a knee-knocker tachometer sits neatly beneath the dashboard. Additional features include a floor-mounted shifter, center console, seat belts, manual windows, heater, push-button AM radio, trunk-mounted CD changer, and a lighted glove box. Underneath, the Chevelle retains its original-style suspension setup, independent coil springs and control arms up front, with a solid rear axle supported by coil springs and trailing arms for a smooth, confident ride. The undercarriage has been meticulously restored, mirroring the care seen throughout the vehicle. The trunk has also been refinished to factory specifications with correct spatter paint, a plaid-style mat, a full-size spare, and the proper jack assembly. This Malibu comes with valuable documentation, including the original window sticker, trim tag, North Carolina title, and owner's guide. Whether you're a collector or simply someone who appreciates a head-turning piece of American muscle, this 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu runs and drives strong, needing nothing more than a new garage to call home.
Number 6.
1970 Plymouth Barracuda, CUDA 440. Price, $74,950. Location, Granite Falls, Washington. This true BS-23U CUDA 440 represents one of Mopar's most iconic combinations: big block power, legendary styling, and a presence that stops people in their tracks. Finished in a stunning plum crazy base/clear coat, this CUDA delivers the visual punch, stance, and attitude that defined the golden era of American muscle. The exterior presents exceptionally well, with straight body panels, excellent fit, and freshly restored chrome that shines like new. The plum crazy finish pops under any light, and the overall presentation is sharp, clean, and show-ready. Inside, the fully restored cabin feels fresh and inviting. Brand new upholstery, door panels, carpet, and headliner bring it back to factory glory, while the Dakota Digital Rally Dash adds modern precision without disrupting the vintage character. The legendary pistol grip shifter sits proudly between the bucket seats, reminding you that this car was built for drivers, not passengers. With a restored dash pad and an all-new wiring harness, every function, from lights to heater to turn signals, works exactly as it should. Under the hood lives a performance-built 440 SID V8, delivering the kind of deep, authoritative rumble only a big block Mopar can produce. Long tube headers feed a 3-inch exhaust system for maximum presence. An MSD ignition setup ensures quick, reliable starts and strong spark delivery. The rebuilt 4-speed manual transmission shifts smoothly, while the Dana 60 Sure Grip rear end with 3.73 gears provides the perfect blend of acceleration and highway manners. A heavy-duty cooling system with oversized radiator and factory-style shroud keeps the engine running cool and confident. For enthusiasts seeking a genuine big-block e-body with visual impact, mechanical strength, and a fresh, detail-rich restoration, this CUDA 440 is the kind of car that rarely appears on the market, an exceptional example ready for cruising, collecting, or showing.
Number 7.
1970 Chevrolet Nova Yenko Deuce Tribute. Price, $29,300. This 1970 Chevrolet Nova Yenko Deuce Tribute is a beautifully executed homage to one of the most iconic small-block muscle cars ever produced. Completed in 2014, its frame-off restoration has seen only 240 miles since completion, ensuring the car remains in exceptional condition. Finished in vibrant cranberry red with crisp white Yenko stripes, this Nova captures the unmistakable presence of the original Deuce. Power comes from a 350 Ci V8 built to full 1970 LT1 specification, rated at 360 HP, paired with a Muncie M 24-speed manual transmission and a 12-bolt 3.73 positraction rear end. With its Winters-marked aluminum intake, Holley carburetor, factory-style valve covers, and dual snorkel air cleaner, the engine bay reflects period-correct detail throughout. A factory-style dual exhaust system delivers the raw, unmistakable tone of classic American muscle. The exterior was fully disassembled and refinished during restoration, resulting in a highly detailed and exceptionally clean finish. White stripes, Yenko Deuce decals, and a hood-mounted Yenko tachometer bring authenticity to the build. Chrome bumpers, dual bullet-style mirrors, hood pins, and 14 Magnum 500 style wheels with Yenko center caps complete the Deuce look, while E70-14 Firestone wide oval tires provide the proper period stance. Lakewood traction bars give the rear added stability, and power front disc brakes with rear drums ensure confident stopping. Inside, the cabin is restored in classic black vinyl with bench seating, a matching dashboard, door panels, and carpeting. A Hurst shifter with a cue ball knob sits prominently in the center, and a 3-spoke wheel faces a horizontal 120 miles per hour speedometer. Additional underdash gauges offer supplemental readings, and an 8-track tape player adds a nostalgic touch. Yenko Deuce, badging on the door panels further reinforces the tribute's character. The trunk features a full-size spare, factory-style finishing, and all-new hardware installed during the restoration. Underneath, the car is as clean as the top side, with fresh paint, new lines, and carefully restored components. A binder of photos accompanies the car, documenting the GM-branded parts used throughout the refurbishment. With its meticulous craftsmanship and faithful attention to Yenko details, this Nova Deuce tribute is more than a restoration. It's a celebration of Don Yenko's legacy and a standout example of American muscle. It's the kind of car that turns every drive into an occasion and every glance into admiration.
Number 8.
1965 Shelby Roush 402 R Superformance MKER. Price: $29,900. This 1965 Cobra Superformance MKIII, powered by a thrilling Roush 402 R V8, is a stunning tribute to the iconic Shelby Roadster, blending vintage attitude with modern performance. With just 17,306 miles, it wears a classic Wimbledon white finish with Guardsman blue Le Mans stripes, giving it the unmistakable look of a true 1960s track legend. Under the hood, the professionally built Roush 402 R delivers massive power through a Holley carburetor and sends it to the rear wheels via a Tremec TKO 5-speed manual transmission and a Dana 3.46:1 limited slip differential. The engine bay is beautifully detailed with polished components, braided lines, and Roush valve covers, showcasing the meticulous craftsmanship behind this build. Inside, the cockpit features black leather bucket seats, Simpson racing harnesses, a wood-rimmed steering wheel, and authentic Smith's gauges for a period-correct feel. Adding to its desirability, the dash carries the signature of Carroll Shelby, making this already special Cobra even more collectible. The car rides on 15-inch Hallebrand-style wheels with 3-eared knockoff spinners and BF Goodrich radial T/A tires. Performance handling comes from a 4-wheel independent suspension with adjustable coilovers, while Wilwood disc brakes at all 4 corners provide confident stopping power. Additional features include a tonneau cover, single roll hoop, hood scoop, wind wings, quick jack bumperettes, side exit exhausts, and a Le Mans-style fuel filler, giving the car an unmistakable race-bred look. This Superformance MKIR, chassis hashtag 1965 SP02624, is a masterful blend of Shelby heritage and modern engineering, an exceptional high-performance machine built to thrill on the street or dominate the track.
Number 9.
1958 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner. Price: $29,000. Location: Colorado. This stunning 1958 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner stands as one of Ford's most iconic engineering achievements, boasting the revolutionary hideaway, retractable hardtop that captivated the automotive world in the late 1950s. This particular example underwent a significant refurbishment in 2009, during which it received a fresh red and white repaint, a rebuild of its 352 Ci V8, a renewed Cruise-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission, and a complete overhaul of its complex power-folding hardtop mechanism. The braking and fuel systems were refreshed as well, ensuring reliability to match its vintage charm. Purchased by the current owner in December 2023, the car is now offered with a clean Texas title. From the outside, the Skyliner presents beautifully in its two-tone colonial white and torch red finish, an authentic factory color combination decoded from its trim tag. Classic 1950s styling cues abound: the hood scoop, hooded quad headlights, dual fender-mounted mirrors, Continental kit, front corner sights, and polished dual exhaust outlets all contribute to its unmistakable presence. The 14-inch steel wheels with factory covers wear crisp white wall tires, completing the period-perfect look. Power steering assists in making this full-size cruiser easy to pilot, and the 4-wheel drum brakes were reportedly overhauled during the refurbishment. Step inside and you're greeted by a refreshed interior featuring wide bench seating upholstered in colonial white vinyl with red Royal Scot cloth inserts, a look that perfectly complements the exterior. The cabin continues the bold red and white theme across the door panels, carpets, and dashboard trim. The sweeping 120 mph speedometer is flanked by auxiliary gauges for fuel and temperature, while a push-button AM radio sits proudly in the center of the dash. A non-functioning clock remains as a charming period detail. The 5-digit odometer shows just 7,000 miles, only a few of which were added under current ownership. Under the hood, the rebuilt 352 Ci V8 delivers the 300 horsepower it was rated for when new, paired with a smooth-shifting Cruise-O-Matic transmission, also rebuilt during the 2009 restoration. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 2.69:1 rear axle ratio, offering relaxed cruising characteristics. The detailed trim tag confirms its authenticity as a Fairlane 500 Skyliner, body 51A, built on December 12, 1958. A well-restored example of one of the most technologically ambitious cars of the 1950s, this Fairlane 500 Skyliner offers both mechanical confidence and show-stopping vintage style. Whether you're drawn to its engineering, its elegance, or its rarity, this classic Ford is a true head-turner ready for its next caretaker.
Number 10.
1955 Mercury Montclair Convertible. Price, $26,000. Location, Indiana. Refurbished prior to the seller's long-term ownership dating back to 2000, this 1955 Mercury Montclair convertible stands as an elegant and well-preserved representation of mid-1950s American automotive style. Finished in its original Alaska white with a matching white power-operated soft top, it offers an unmistakably classic presence enhanced by rear fender skirts, dual mirrors, and the iconic Continental kit. While age-related imperfections such as paint bubbling, minor rust near the trunk gutter, and a cracked right window are present, the overall look remains clean, charming, and true to its era. The Montclair sits on 15 steel wheels wrapped in Silvertown white wall tires, maintaining a period-correct aesthetic that complements the car's flowing lines. The rear leaf springs were recently replaced, and braking is handled by power-assisted drums on all corners, giving the car a smooth and confident road feel. Combined with factory power steering, it delivers the relaxed, floating ride that defines mid-century Mercury cruisers. Inside, the cabin is a highlight, trimmed in turquoise and white vinyl upholstery that delivers both color and authenticity. Split-back bench seats, a folding rear armrest, an analog clock, and a push-button AM radio complete the period look, while small cosmetic flaws, such as ashtray bubbling and minor upholstery blemishes, reflect honest vintage character. The 5-digit odometer reads 68K miles, with roughly 700 miles added under current ownership. Power comes from the dependable 292 Ci SuperTorque V8, originally rated at 195 horsepower and paired with a 3-speed Mercomatic automatic transmission. Recent mechanical updates in 2024 include a refreshed carburetor, new push rods, fresh intake and valve cover gaskets, an upgraded ignition system, and a new battery tray fitted for an 8-volt battery. Together, these updates contribute to smooth starting, strong idle, and reliable operation. With an Indiana title branded Exceeds Mech Limits, this Montclair represents a well-cared-for and nicely preserved example of Mercury's flagship convertible, ideal for collectors seeking timeless 50s styling, weekend cruising enjoyment, and a piece of classic Americana that continues to turn heads.
Number 11.
1970 Plymouth Cuda 446 Pack. Price, $64,600. This 1970 Plymouth Cuda is a true V-code performance icon, powered by its factory 44390 HP 6-pack V8, topped with 3 2-barrel carburetors and paired to an A727 3-speed automatic transmission. It also features the desirable A32 Super Performance axle package, including a 4.10 Dana 60 Sure grip rear end, giving this Cuda the kind of punch that made it a legend. Edelbrock aluminum heads add modern flow and performance while maintaining the car's authentic muscle-era spirit. Finished in bright and unmistakable lemon twist, Y1, the exterior proudly wears black hockey stick side stripes and correct 440-6 hood badging. Chrome bumpers, dual hood scoops, fishgill rocker moldings, hood pins, road lamps, and factory trim all contribute to its commanding original look. It rides on 15-inch rally steel wheels wrapped in Goodyear Polyglas GT tires, backed by power front disc brakes, power steering, and dual exhaust with bright tips. Inside, the cabin is presented in clean black vinyl, featuring high-back bucket seats, wood grain trim, and a center console with the iconic slapstick shifter. The 3-spoke steering wheel fronts the factory rally gauge cluster, housing the 150 mph speedometer, 8K tachometer, clock, and combination gauge. The odometer reads 50,205 miles, and a Chrysler solid-state AM radio completes the period-correct interior experience. This Cuda is also Galen Registry documented, June 2007, and comes with its Galen report, original trim tag, owner's manual, and additional keys, valuable documentation for collectors seeking authenticity. Beautifully maintained and mechanically strong, this 1970 Plymouth Cuda offers both investment-grade pedigree and road-ready reliability. Whether you're after show-winning originality or classic Mopar power, This six-pack CUDA is a standout example of one of the most desirable muscle cars ever built.
Number 12.
1955 Chevrolet Del Rey. Price: $69,900. Offered here is a remarkable 1955 Chevrolet 210 Del Rey, an award-worthy rotisserie custom build completed over an impressive 20-year span. Started in 1999 and finished in August 2024, this Del Rey reflects master-level craftsmanship and an unwavering commitment to quality. Power comes from a GM fast-burn 383 Ci small-block V8 paired with a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission and a Ford-modified 4.10 rear end. A Holley 4-barrel carburetor, B-Cool radiator, billet hood hinges, polished components, and a custom 3-inch Flowmaster exhaust system create a strong, reliable, and show-ready drivetrain. The exterior shines in Merlot metallic with all-new body panels, fresh bright work, and American racing wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich tires. Every gap, line, and trim piece has been carefully refined to preserve the Del Rey's classic look while elevating its presentation. Underneath, a custom chassis and factory-style suspension are paired with 4-wheel disc brakes for modern stopping power. The entire frame was sandblasted, restored, and finished in show-quality coating, complemented by Lakewood traction bars, air shocks, and a polished fuel tank. Inside, the tan cloth upholstery, matching panels, and plush carpeting create a warm and refined cabin. Dakota digital gauges, a Billet Specialties tilt column, a tan 3-spoke wheel, and a Hurst shifter blend vintage style with upgrades that enhance drivability. The odometer shows just 5,116 miles since completion. The finished trunk mirrors the interior's craftsmanship with custom panels, carpet, and a full-size spare. For collectors searching for a 55 Del Rey that balances timeless style with modern refinement, this custom build offers exceptional quality and undeniable presence.
Number 13.
1966 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Price: $27,300. Location: California. This 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is a genuine factory 138 VIN Super Sport, built at the Fremont, California plant and carrying all the pedigree that makes these cars so desirable today. Refinished in its original code DD Blue Mist, the exterior shows beautifully, complemented by new trim, fresh bumpers, and classic Redline radial tires mounted on factory wheels with proper SS hubcaps. The car retains an authentic muscle-era stance that immediately draws attention. Power comes from its matching numbers 396/325 HP V8, upgraded with a factory Holley intake, Edelbrock AVS, 2 carburetor, high-energy ignition, and a rebuilt, balanced EPWI roller assembly for stronger performance and reliability. The engine breathes through a Flowmaster dual exhaust, delivering the deep, authoritative sound expected from a true big-block Chevelle. A Muncie 4-speed manual transmission and 12-bolt positraction rear end with 3.31 gears ensure an engaging driving experience, strong off the line yet composed on a highway. Inside, the Chevelle maintains its classic look with correct black bucket seats, a center console, factory gauges, and an AM/FM radio. Power steering and front disc brakes add comfort and confidence on the road. Even the trunk is neatly carpeted, underscoring the level of care given to this SS throughout its life. Rounding out the pedigree are the NCRS shipping data report, the original owner's manual, and records confirming it was sold new at Oscar Gregory Chevrolet in Paramount, California. A well-sorted, well-presented, and fully documented real-deal Chevelle SS, an iconic piece of American muscle ready to show, cruise, and admire.
Number 14.
1969 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Price: $45,300. This real-deal, documented super sport is an exceptional example of the legendary 1969 Chevelle SS 396. Finished in factory code 72 Hugger Orange, a color offered exclusively on SS models in 1969, this car stands out immediately with its unmistakable muscle car presence. Power comes from its matching numbers 396/350 HP engine, paired with a matching Muncie 4-speed and matching 12-bolt positraction rear end with 3.31 gears, an authentic drivetrain that underscores its originality and desirability. It's believed to have only 47,000 original miles, further adding to its collector appeal. Documentation includes the factory punch card found under the seat, Protecto plate, and several old registrations from the late 1960s and early 70s. The car has received one very nice repaint in its original Hugger orange and features a laser-straight, solid body with an equally solid undercarriage. Chrome and bright work remain in excellent condition, while the interior is mostly original, complemented by new weather stripping, rubbers, and felts for a fresh, clean fit. Riding on original 14-inch SS wheels wrapped in new BF Goodrich RWL tires, this Chevelle maintains its authentic factory look. Dual exhaust, tight handling, and strong acceleration make it every bit as enjoyable to drive as it is to admire. Best of all, this real SS runs and drives every bit as good as it looks, offering a rare combination of originality, documentation, and performance in one standout super sport. For collectors seeking a 1969 Chevelle that checks all the important boxes, matching numbers, factory-correct colors, proper documentation, and incredible road manners, this example delivers it all. Whether added to a serious collection or enjoyed on weekend cruises, it represents one of the finest expressions of Chevrolet's golden-era muscle.
Number 15.
1968 Ford Mustang GT/CS Tribute. Price: $15,500. Location: Los Angeles, California. Per the Marti Report, this Mustang left the San Jose assembly plant as a true C-code car, originally equipped with a 289 Ci-2V V8, AC4 3-speed automatic transmission, candy apple red paint, black vinyl bucket seats, power disc brakes, power steering, factory air conditioning, AM radio, and factory-tinted glass. Decades later, it underwent a thoughtful and detail-oriented restoration, emerging as a striking GT/California special tribute. The look is unmistakably classic, clean, timeless, and loaded with that West Coast flair that made the original GT/CS so iconic. Power continues to come from a smooth-running 289 V8 paired with the period-correct 3-speed automatic. During the restoration, the AC and heater systems were removed, but many original components remain for those who may wish to reinstall them. Thanks to its 2.79 rear axle, the Mustang glides comfortably at highway speeds without straining the engine. The car's interior, exterior, and underbody present in solid, dry condition, consistent with a car believed to have spent most of its life in the Los Angeles area. In the last year, the current owner invested heavily to make this Mustang truly road-ready. The upgrades include a rebuilt power steering cylinder, a precise alignment, carburetor and timing adjustments, a full lighting check and verification, new U-joints, a new neutral safety switch, fresh rear drum brakes with brake fluid flush, brand new Koni shocks front and rear, and new radiator hoses paired with a coolant flush. These efforts ensure that the Mustang delivers dependable performance and peace of mind. On the open road, this classic coupe springs to life with ease. Steering is light and responsive, braking is confident, and the overall ride quality reminds you why these early Mustangs became legends. Whether cruising through town or stretching its legs on the highway, this GT/CS Tribute draws admiration everywhere it goes. Its combination of vintage style, careful upkeep, and unmistakable California heritage makes it a standout example ready for any enthusiast seeking an iconic 60s pony car experience.
Number 16.
1962 Ford Thunderbird Convertible. Price: $31,400. Ford's glamorous 1962 Thunderbird was a star from the moment it debuted. Elvis Presley himself bought one at the height of his popularity, and an early sports roadster even appeared on the Twilight Zone. This particular Thunderbird carries that same sense of celebrity presence with its stunning sky mist blue finish paired with a black convertible top. Every piece of chrome and bright work shines brilliantly, showcasing the level of preservation this classic has enjoyed. Kelsey Hayes, style chrome wire wheels, fender skirts, and the sleek sports roadster tonneau cover complete an unmistakably elegant silhouette. The title confirms actual mileage, though it reflects about 160 miles more than the current odometer reading due to an earlier overestimated entry. Inside, the restored black vinyl interior welcomes you with bucket seats, crisp detailing, and a beautifully sculpted center console, design cues that helped Ford usher in the personal luxury car era. The tilt-away steering column adds convenience and drama, swinging out of the way as you enter the cockpit. Remove the tonneau cover and the Thunderbird instantly shifts from sporty two-seat style to a practical four-passenger cruiser, offering flexibility without sacrificing its refined personality. Power comes from a factory-correct 390 SID V8 that runs as smooth as ever, paired with Ford's dependable Cruise-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission. With power steering and power brakes, this Thunderbird feels surprisingly modern on the road, and the power-operated convertible top remains an engineering showpiece. Watching it function is a highlight in itself. The undercarriage and mechanical systems reflect careful upkeep, making this car not just attractive but genuinely enjoyable to drive. Overall, this 1962 Ford Thunderbird convertible is a beautifully maintained example with classic styling, comfortable road manners, and undeniable charm. Whether you're hunting for a collectible cruiser or a head-turning weekend driver, this Thunderbird blends vintage glamour with real-world usability, an irresistible combination that won't stay available for long.
Number 17.
1969 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Price: $19,900. This 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is a genuine supersport that has been carefully restored approximately 17 years ago, retaining its originality while receiving tasteful performance upgrades. Finished in striking Olympic gold over a clean black interior, the car carries a timeless muscle car presence. Although it no longer houses the original 396 engine, this true SS now benefits from a powerful 496-stroker big block paired with a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. Power is delivered through the original 12-bolt Posey rear end upgraded with fresh 3.73 gears. During the restoration, the chassis, front lower A-arms, and rear trailing arms were also refurbished, ensuring the car performs as good as it looks. The exterior commands attention with its SS396 trim, bold sport striping, super sport hood, Craigar S/S wheels, and a period-correct sun tachometer on display. Additional features such as MSD ignition, Flowmaster mufflers, chrome bumpers, and sway bars add both reliability and style. Inside, the black legendary bucket seat interior, sport-styled steering wheel, auxiliary gauges, and power steering and brakes create a comfortable and driver-focused cabin that blends vintage charm with practical usability. This Chevelle rides on new Craigar SS wheels, 15x4 with Moroso drag special tires in the front and 15x7 with 29x7 Hoosier drag master tires in the rear, giving it the aggressive stance muscle car fans appreciate. Whether you're cruising on a sunny weekend, attending local shows, or simply enjoying the raw power of American muscle, this 1969 Chevelle delivers a driving experience that's both thrilling and nostalgic. It looks, sounds, and performs exactly the way a classic muscle car should. As a well-preserved and tastefully enhanced example of one of America's most iconic muscle cars, this Chevelle offers outstanding value for enthusiasts. Its combination of restored originality, modernized power, and classic styling makes it an ideal choice for anyone seeking a dependable cruiser with true supersport pedigree.
Number 18.
1967 Ford Bronco. Price: $39,900. This beautiful 1967 Ford Bronco stands as a shining example of early 4x4 heritage, presented in show-quality condition with a fresh coat of Rangoon Red, Ford 30008, paired perfectly with a crisp white hardtop. Powered by a strong 302-stroker V8 and a 3-speed manual transmission, this Bronco blends classic charm with spirited performance. Showing 80,649 miles, it has been tastefully upgraded with a suspension lift, roll cage, and various performance enhancements, including a quick fuel carburetor, Edelbrock intake, MSD ignition, Scott Drake headers, Edelbrock air cleaner, and a Milo Dawn oil pan. Fierce Attitude M/TLT 305/70R 16 tires mounted on polished aluminum wheels give it a rugged stance, supported by upgraded shocks, springs, bushings, and worn locking hubs for true four-wheel drive capability. Inside, the Bronco maintains its vintage character, featuring black vinyl bucket seats and a folding rear bench. The classic 100 mph speedometer is complemented by auxiliary gauges for vital readings, while an aftermarket tachometer and Pioneer AM/FM/CD stereo add a touch of modern convenience. The custom red-painted roll cage perfectly matches the exterior, blending functionality and style. Every detail, from the clean undercarriage to the factory-inspired cabin layout, underscores the care invested in this build, with a full Marti report included for added authenticity. Celebrated among collectors and off-road enthusiasts, early Ford Broncos represent the pure spirit of adventure, and this example delivers it in full. Whether cruising the boulevard or heading down an unpaved trail, this 1967 Bronco offers the perfect mix of classic looks, dependable upgrades, and undeniable fun.
Number 19.
1957 Oldsmobile Super 88 Sedan. Price: $10,500. Location: Florida. This 1957 Oldsmobile Super 88 four-door sedan is reported to have served active duty as a police car in Cuba before eventually being brought to Florida, where it spent 2 years on display in a Miami-Dade County museum. The seller's father-in-law purchased the car from the museum in 2020, preserving much of its original ex-service character. Power comes from a 371 Ci rocket V8 paired with a Jetaway Hydra-Matic 4-speed automatic transmission, and the car remains finished in its recognizable blue and white police livery complete with Policía Nacional door lettering. Additional equipment includes a roof-mounted emergency light and siren, a quarter-panel antenna, hubcaps, power steering, blue vinyl upholstery, and Bosch auxiliary gauges. The car is offered on behalf of the father-in-law with extra hubcaps and a clean Florida title in his name. The exterior is finished in blue with a contrasting white roof, hood, and accent panels, maintaining the authoritative look associated with mid-century Cuban police vehicles. A red emergency light and siren are mounted prominently on the roof, while Policía Nacional graphics accent both front doors. Classic styling cues include a panoramic wraparound windshield, twin hooded headlights, fender ornaments, a 3-section rear window, dual exhaust outlets, and extensive chrome trim. 2 mirrors are mounted on the driver's side for improved visibility, with an additional mirror placed on the passenger side fender for the period-correct patrol car appearance. Black-painted 14 steel wheels fitted with Oldsmobile-branded hubcaps sit beneath the car, wrapped in Futura GLS Supersport tires. Power steering helps ease maneuverability at low speeds, while braking is handled by traditional drum brakes at all 4 corners. Together, the setup provides a true 1950s driving feel, preserving the car's original character. Inside, the cabin features blue vinyl bench seating paired with a matching dashboard, door panels, and carpeting. The interior is simple and functional, with amenities such as front vent windows, a lockable glove box, a rear seat robe rail, dome lighting, and a heater. The car's layout reflects its service history: durable, utilitarian, and straightforward, while still displaying Oldsmobile's signature mid-century design touches. The 2-spoke steering wheel with a chrome horn ring fronts an oval 120 mph speedometer, a fuel level gauge, and warning lights. The 5-digit odometer shows 66k miles, with roughly 1k miles added under current ownership. Bosch auxiliary gauges beneath the dashboard monitor coolant temperature, voltage, and oil pressure, providing additional engine feedback beyond the factory instruments. Under the hood, the 371 Ci Rocket V8 features a single quadrajet 4-barrel carburetor and was factory rated at 277 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque. The engine bay includes Harley-Davidson branding on the air cleaner, adding a unique visual touch to the car's already distinctive history. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a Jetaway Hydra-Matic 4-speed automatic transmission, offering smooth period-correct shifting and a relaxed cruising experience befitting a late 1950s American sedan.
Number 20.
1955 Cadillac Series 60 Special. Price: $22,000. Location: Colorado. This 1955 Cadillac Series 60 Special carries both classic luxury and a touch of Hollywood history. Originally purchased new by attorney Edward Masry, whose lawsuit with Aaron Brockovich inspired the 2000 film, the car later emerged from long-term California storage before being acquired by the current owner. Powered by a smooth 331 Ci V8 and a Hydra-Matic 4-speed automatic, it delivers the refined ride that defined Cadillac in the mid-1950s. Finished in factory Ascot gray, the car presents a stately profile with its egg crate grille, curved windshield, fender skirts, bright chrome, and tail fins with dual exhaust outlets integrated into the bumper. Some age-related flaws in the chrome and paint are present, but the car still shows strong curb appeal. The interior has been reupholstered in 2-tone blue leather and cloth, with new carpeting added under current ownership. Comfort features include power windows, a power-adjustable front seat, an AM radio, an analog clock, and Cadillac's Autronic eye headlight dimmer. The AC is currently inoperative, and the speedometer needle wobbles, but the cabin remains inviting and elegant. Mechanical updates include a rebuilt carburetor, new fuel tank, fuel pump, fuel lines, ignition components, and sections of the exhaust system. The 331 Ci V8 starts easily, runs smoothly, and pairs well with a Hydra-Matic transmission for relaxed cruising. Offered with documents from prior ownership, a car cover, and a clean Colorado title, this 60 Special represents an appealing opportunity to own a distinctive, story-rich Cadillac from the golden age of American luxury.